Hey, what's up you guys? John from Old Running Farm here. Thanks for joining us. In today's video, Catherine goes crazy on Facebook and orders every single egg she can find. Just kidding. She did order a lot of eggs though, and so in today's video we are going to unbox some eggs and see how they come out. We're gonna make sure that they're packed correctly and get them started. What kind of eggs do you ask? A couple different kinds, and I guess you'll just have to watch and see.
Anyway, all right, so these are our first emu eggs of the season. We have talked to basically every single person in the entire world that we can find who has emus and sells emu eggs, and it has been difficult to find people who want to sell us emu eggs or who have emu egg availability or whatever the case may be. So this is our first shipment. Hopefully we have at least a few more on the way, but we are gonna get back into emus. That's our goal. So let's open up this box and see how they were packed and see how the transit went. This is kind of, you know, a weird week because it's a post office holiday, but hopefully these will be good. Nice foam shippers. This is really interesting packaging. I don't know, like, you know, I'm pretty familiar with how people pack and ship chicken eggs, but this is my first time unboxing shipped emu eggs because all the emus we got last year we picked up from somebody within driving distance. Oh, they're in like actual diapers. That's funny. That's a good idea. It feels nice and heavy. Ugh, look at this. So it says on it 1224 mango and 609 grams maybe. Nice color. So we've got our chicken egg incubator rolling. It's full of black and white crested, Polish. It's got in it the silked white Easter eggers, and it's got in it more of our blue-black splash silkies. So those eggs, I've got an incubator on this dresser behind me that are due to hatch on Monday, and then our other kind of bigger incubator, which is rolling, that'll hatch the Monday after that. Ugh, lovely. 1225 Sophia. This egg has like a little imperfection on it there, but made it intact. Hopefully that little imperfection doesn't, you know, matter. It felt like a chip when I first touched it, but it's not a chip. And this is egg number 3. So what we did was we contacted so many farms, and then every farm that said that they had eggs or that we could get eggs, we asked for either 3 or 4 eggs depending on the price of the farm, because we want to have some genetic diversity, and I think it's maybe even better that this, you know, worked out the way that it did. This egg is a more solid dark green. It doesn't have as much of that speckling, but okay. So all 3 eggs made it. I'm really happy to say. We are going to get to the big incubator. We're going to move it upstairs because it's a little warmer upstairs. We're going to clean it out, and we are going to start our emu journey. Exciting! All right, so this is unboxing of eggs number 2. These are from Tiny Raptors, so if we can find a website for them, I will link it in the description box. And I'm pretty sure this is chicken eggs. We're gonna do 4 egg unboxings in this video. So, alright, this is her NPIP certificate, which is pretty nice. She's got some shredded newspaper, confetti. Ooh, it's double boxed. She fancy. Okay. So that's a large flat rate shipping box, and then this is a medium flat rate shipping box, and this is boxed in bubble wrap. I will read if any of these eggs are broken. Oh my gosh, more of the shredded newspaper. So I like that she uses eco-friendly packing material. Oh, cute. And then so each egg is individually bubbled in big bubbles, which is interesting because when we're bubbling eggs, we do them in little bubbles. So let me unwrap all of these. All right, so that was me unboxing. We bought 2 dozen various colors of the cuckles. Oh my gosh, sorry about the butchering of that. I have no idea how to say that. Put it on the screen. Various colors. She sent 2 dozen plus 4 backup eggs, which is really nice. It took approximately forever to individually unwrap all of these. But you know, that's good. Not a single one came broken or cracked or anything, which is not surprising at all. So very happy with how those were packaged. And behind me there, we are also going to be trying out a new incubator. Everybody uses the NR360, and we have had 2 really bad hatches in a row from the Brinzia round. I think it's called the Ovation that we use. The house here is really super drafty, so all of these windows all over the house are single pane windows. It gets cold at night even though we keep the heat on, but we have had some temperature fluctuations, and I don't think our Brinzia is able to keep up with those temperature fluctuations, because the problem is that it doesn't auto correct its own temperature. So we set it, but then if the temperature in the room drops 15 degrees overnight, there's no, I mean, we would have to like get up and turn the temperature up, but since it's happening overnight in the middle of the night, we're sleeping. So we're going to try this NR360, which automatically corrects its own temperature. So hopefully these eggs will hatch better than we have in Polish Silkies and Silk White Easter eggers, and I think we're going to end up with none hatching because they all started developing, so I know they're fertile because we saw the veins going, which is, I mean, it's fine. It's a good fertility test since we're still selling eggs, but not good for $200 purchased eggs. So we're waiting for 3 more boxes of emu eggs to come. So fingers crossed that they come really soon. It's gonna snow tonight, so hopefully they come. All right, so mail just came. 3 boxes of emu eggs came in, so that's exciting. This one that I'm going to unbox is from Circle L Ranch. So I think what we have is 9 more emu eggs, which is pretty exciting. So last year we hatched, we got 11 eggs and 5 hatched. There was, you know, a bad batch that hatched out of 5, and then there was a good batch that hatched 5 out of 6. So, oh look, double boxed again. Yeah. So that's nice. This was the only large box of, oh, it's heavy, of these 3 boxes that came in. And they have a sticker on this box that says live eggs, avoid extreme heat or cold, and also one that says handle with care, fragile. Thank you. So that's good. The post office guy who just pulled into our driveway was like, what are you guys doing? Ooh, there's 4 eggs in here. We ordered eggs from so many people, like when I was on like an egg seeking frenzy, because it's a little hard to find eggs online, which is why we were happy last year to have somebody, you know, local enough that we could drive and pick it up, because you can get there and it's like, okay, well, if they don't have any eggs, don't give them any money. Nice. You know what, I'm gonna label these as I take them out. Let me get some labeling supplies. So I'm just gonna write on each egg, well, on a piece of paper that I'm gonna tape to each egg, who the eggs came from. Because the first eggs that we unboxed, they were written on in Sharpie, and I just want to keep them straight, more for like my own personal knowledge, just so I know like this person's eggs hatched, this person's eggs didn't. If we get any white or blonde emus, which I don't know that we will or not, definitely want to know where those came from. So I'm gonna label all these. So while I unpack and label these eggs, you want to unbox with me?
Yeah, big.
Are you going to anyway? No, you're working. Oh, so are you going to?
I don't know, am I?
Yeah.
Am I?
Sure.
Are you filming right now?
Yes.
Oh.
grab one of those?
Bigly.
Bigly.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez. So John just grabbed the box that's from Warbird Farms, who's on Facebook. He's been really, really nice answering questions. We had been talking to him for kind of a while because it was easy to tell online that he was not a scammer, like confirmed not a scammer.
Which is important.
You wouldn't believe it. I mean, maybe
Spending this much money on eggs.
Yeah.
But there are so
Can
many.
you cut that for me? Dangerous.
Dull ass knife.
I know. Okay, thanks. That's why I'm using it, because those are like all loose knives. Okay, so we were talking to this guy from Warbird Farms, and he had been originally talking to us like all the way back before Christmas, and we were like, oh, we're a little bit worried about shipping during the holidays. Uh-oh.
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 Is it broken? Well, it's wet.
Oh, yeah.
Awkward. Oh, boy.
Yeah. So we got at least one broken egg.
Oh, look, show that.
Feels like two.
Oh, it feels like two?
This doesn't feel very good.
Oh, boy. Well, Circle L Ranch is looking good. We've got 4 eggs in here, and I'm pretty sure they're all going to be totally intact. So the way that these were packed were just in bubble wrap, but he did the box in a box. This was Michael Leon is Circle L Ranch. Oh yeah, that looks like a mess.
Well, that looks, I think it's, but
That's
this
intact.
one is okay.
Good. I was, yeah, you can sit it there, because I wanna label who eggs
Yeah,
came
yeah.
from where. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this one is totally broken.
Which I guess, I mean, I'm surprised to not put a box in a box. I gotta
Well,
say.
and so it got crushed, it looks like by this, well, let me get this one out. So basically there was this, and then an egg like this, so they were perpendicular, so it's like the perfect kind of
Hammer.
smashing motion.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
That is too bad for
It's an expensive egg.
Warbird Farms. Warbird. That's so hard for me to say.
Warbird?
I always want to say Warbird.
Warbird.
All right, well, two
I
out
mean,
of,
I don't need to.
well, yeah, oh, it's a eggy mess.
So, and I mean, this, you can just
Oh my gosh, it's
Yeah.
totally, that got
completely destroy it.
smushed.
Yeah.
That was bigly smushed by the
Bigly.
post office. Okay. So it says, once you receive the eggs, carefully unwrap and inspect each for damage. If there is any damage, please send us some clear pictures of the damage inside the box and notify us immediately. We will try to replace the egg first. If we cannot, we will refund you the cost of the egg.
Well, that sounds like quite the policy.
Quite the standard
Yeah.
policy. Okay, so I'm gonna work on labeling, and John is going to do our last unboxing. Where'd these eggs come from?
Alawa.
Alawa?
Alawa.
All right.
Alawa.
So any of these farms that have like websites or Facebook pages, we'll link in the description. So in case you're looking for emus, because I'm telling you, they're hard to find. We were talking about scammers before I like rudely interrupted myself to be like, ooh, awkward. It's just like, it's crazy how many people like from Kuwait are just like in the Facebook groups being like, no, I swear, I'm a good Christian. I would never lie to you about this.
And that's a quote from someone that
I wouldn't
we got.
take your hard-earned money
Yeah.
and risk having the police after me. I'm like, oh yeah, the police in Kuwait,
Right.
like they give a crap.
So you are just stuck on Kuwait, huh?
Well, it's because that's, you know, you
Because
do.
that one person.
Yeah, that one person. Because somebody tries to scam you and you do your catfish researching taught to us by Neve on MTV.
Where did you get this knife?
From the knife block. Never,
I've seen sharper spoons.
yeah, me too. It's never been sharpened in its life. It's not the knife's fault, it's ours. Ooh, that's interesting. Hold that up and show it.
We got this little styrofoam
It's like,
insert.
yeah, fit perfectly into the box. quite perfectly out of my head.
This is 2 eggs in here. You got the big bubbles.
Big bubbles. So those must be the ones that had chance of white.
These are from Oregon.
I
Does that
forget.
mean anything to you?
I just, you know, we were just
Well, there's one more set.
wee. We don't even have
I think it's way.
way.
We have tracking for it.
Oh, we do have tracking
Yes.
for it. Okay, Warbird 1 and 2.
Warbird 1 or 2. Warbird 1 and 2. Warbird 1s and 2s.
And then what is this one? Alawa?
Alawa.
ALAWAH.
ALLAWAH.
You want to hand me the Warbird eggs?
Bigly.
When I was unboxing eggs when I was here by myself, I swear to God, it was like they were cursed. The eggs were like, we insist on falling to the ground and getting smashed. I didn't drop them, but they tried to jump out of my hands like 6 or 7 times. Just like every time I moved, the egg was like diving for the floor. I didn't let it happen though.
Oh, these are labeled. Which is nice.
Oh, that is nice. What does that say? Up.
A17.
Okay, so A is code for Alawa for when we're watching this back wondering who the F we got these eggs from. So it's kind of nice that we have all these eggs coming at once because we're going to have like emus one day, you know, because like the last time we hatched eggs.
It's not just that we're going to have emus one day, we're going to have emus.
Emus. It's going to be like an explosion of emus from the bottom of the incubator.
Yeah, because the last time we did them, it was every like other week.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks in between. So we had that huge disappointment, saddest video ever, linked up here. A little bit of dirt, but
This is T number 630 or something.
I guess we should label.
Yes,
I'm just going to stick our
you did the labels, right?
Yeah, they're right here. So we had to hand move. I'm not messing around. So we had like the saddest day ever, and then we had to wait like 2 weeks before we knew if we were going to have good news or bad news, and it was like, I don't know, we were just sad, and there wasn't any like, I mean, I would say that there wasn't any hope, and I was like, I'm not even going to whistle at these eggs, but then I did. Guys, it's day 50 and there's something in an egg. I'm totally shook. Hold on. Shut up. Guys, there's something in this egg. It just rocked, I saw it. Oh! Rock for us, little baby. Cheep, 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 cheep. Oh, this one just rocked too. Number 7 just rocked too. Cheep, 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 cheep. Okay. Cheep, 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 cheep. See that? Cheep, 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 cheep. Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Oh, babies, you got a headshot! Oh, I can hear something in here. Cheep, 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 cheep.
Okay, we should get them into the hatchery. Regardless.
Eggs are going into the hatchery, y'all. I had zero hope, folks. This is the best day ever. This egg is rocking.
Okay, well, let's get them in.
Okay, we're going into the hatchery. But it'll be nice that it's like we're gonna know.
So there's what? There's 8 right
2,
here.
4, 6, 8. Plus there's 3 in the incubator upstairs that came last week.
Plus there's how many coming?
Way is sending us
3.
3 because so that was interesting, which I can tell you about.
Are these all going in here?
Yeah, I think so. We just got to carry them upstairs. The eggs from her, so she has each of her groups has chance of white, so she has like one white or blonde and then standard color. So that's like a 50-50 chance of getting a white or a blonde. And we ordered from her too, and because of her possibility of white or blonde, her eggs were a little bit more expensive than any of these other eggs we spent. She said that there's a possibility that one of the 2 eggs for us might have frozen, so she's gonna send us that egg labeled as like potentially frozen, and then she's gonna send us an extra egg too. So I think we were both very impressed by her like honesty, because it would have been really easy for her to just like stick that egg in the box and send it along its way and say like, you know, sometimes eggs don't hatch, and nobody would be like upset if that egg didn't hatch.
So like, you know, chicken eggs are 21 days and then they hatch.
Right.
And that's like end of story. That's how they go. And so you know within 3 weeks, but this is, you know, more than double that. So it's, you know,
it's a long time.
And everybody says that emu eggs are really hard to incubate. So
when we had good eggs, we had good luck. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed watching us unbox all of these eggs. We've got a combination of chicken eggs and emu eggs for you to watch. We had a lot of different packing materials. I thought diapers was very interesting. You weren't here for that one.
I wasn't here for the diapers.
The first set of eggs came in diapers, which was cute, and none of them were broken.
There you go.
Diapers and foam. These pretty much came in bubble wrap. It was interesting to see shredded newspaper. So if you are thinking about hatching eggs, be careful of scammers. You can send us a message and we can send you links to people who have actually confirmed send us eggs, so you know that they're not scammers. Thank you very much for watching this video.
See you next time.